Thank y'all for joining me. It's Chaplain Dale Ray, and I'm coming to you live today from Houston, Texas. Welcome to Keep It Real. It's the new title of my shows. And I'm sending a shout out to all my family out there and my friends out there in the San Francisco Bay Area. I hope everybody's safe. I hope you're loving on each other, because we are just going to pass this way but once. Today we talking about inspiring young fathers everywhere. And to the young fathers who aren't married to the baby's mama, it's still important, man, that you respect and support her after all she's given you. She's given you a precious gift. You can be the father you want to be. But it's about spending time with them. It's about you telling them how important they are to you. You see, Dad, your child needs guidance from you, leadership, and a positive role model, especially with what's going on in the world today. And even some discipline, not as punishment, but to set reasonable limits. You are the one they need for security. And I'm so grateful that even today my children are adults, but still they call their father for wisdom. I'm honored. We're almost 18 years clean and sober. I feel good today. And as long as I live, I want to play an essential role in my kids' life. I also want to say that in order to engage young fathers more in a child's life, especially at school, programs and providers need to challenge the assumption that parents' involvement means only the mom. That's not happening. That's a myth. We need to change that mentality. We all need to step up, because dads play a role in that part too, as far as the kids' life at the schools, their curriculum. Let me say to the young fathers out there, it's not about holding the baby just right or even how to birth the baby, but it starts with you at the early stages, man, at the prenatal process. And after all, you are a part of this beautiful creation. And I'd be lying to you if I said your role is as in lying to you that. But you see, women indistinctly know what to do with a newborn. God has given them that gift, man. And that's why it's important for young fathers to give mommy a break. Because in the beginning, she is wrapped up in her baby. Your job as a father is to make sure she takes time for herself. That's what a real man does. And never ever forget that your baby needs love from you, guy. They need to feel it. You as a young father have the power, a guaranteed way to send that love straight to their heart. Stay with me, y'all.
I was born and raised down in Alabama on a farm way back up in the woods. I was so ragged that folks used to call me Patches. Papa used to tease me about it, cause deep down inside he was hurt, cause he'd done all he could. My papa was a great old man. I can see him with a shovel in his hand. See, education he never had. He did wonders when the times got bad. The little money from the crops he raised barely paid the bills we made. Oh, life had kicked him down to the ground. When he tried to get up, life was kicking back down. One day, Papa called me to his dying bed, put his hands on my shoulders and his tears he said, Patches, I'm depending on your son to pull the family through. My son is all left up to you. was gonna quit school, but she said that was Daddy's strictest rule. So every morning before I went to school, I fed the chickens and I chopped wood too. Sometimes I felt that I couldn't go on. I wanted to leave, just run away from home. But I would remember what my dad said. With tears in his eyes on his dying bed, he said, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. I tried to do my best. It's up to you to do the rest. Then one day a strong rain came and washed all the crops away. And at the age of 13, I thought I was carrying the weight of the whole world on my shoulders. And you know, Mama knew what I was going through, cause every day I had to work the fields, cause that's the only way we got our meals. See, I was the oldest of the family, and everybody else depended on me. Every night I heard my mama pray, Lord, give him strength to make another day. So years have passed and all the kids are grown. They just took mama to a brand new home. Lord knows people are shedding tears, but my daddy's voice kept me through the years. Sing, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. The road I'm through, my son, it's all left up to you. Lord, I'm saying you, Papa's voice said, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. I'm trying to do my best. It's up to you to do the rest. I can see that your Papa when he said, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. The road I'm through, my son, it's all.
I want to thank everybody for joining Dale Ray today on Keep It Real. And as I've said, I hope everybody's enjoying a fantastic day today. It's beautiful weather out there. And if you're having a hard time or obstacles is showing up, look at that glass is half full, because there's a lot of people that's in worse of shape than you. And today we talking about inspiring young fathers everywhere. To those young fathers out there, if you didn't have a great relationship with your dad, this is your opportunity, man, to make up for the injustice he did to you. This is your chance to show your father and the world. This is what good fathers do. You can provide your little man or your little princess with love and patience and understanding. And as your child grows older, never forget that they may have lots of friends, but they only have one dad. And it's not about being a buddy. That word father, it means so much. Before you even knew about babies, your biggest priority back in them days was getting ready to go to your friend's party. And now it's about serious responsibility, man. It's time to focus on the new life that you helped create. No more time for drinking and smoking weed and all the other foolishness that comes with being a teen. This is serious. And it doesn't mean you can't have fun again, but it just means you have new priorities. And the most important thing I want to say to young dads out there is finish getting your education. It can make the difference between struggling financially and building something solid for your family. And here at Gaining Ground, our organization, we are surprised to hear some of the stories about young men and their hopes, but most of all, their courage and how much they want to be involved in their children's lives and how much they want to take on the role of fatherhood. And it does impact on them emotionally. That's why it's important that we implement young dad programs everywhere to teach them life skills, resume writing, but also teaching them how to dress for success. I want to take my hat off to the young moms out there for learning responsibility. I want to thank you for your courage to continue also as a young mommy to be all that you could be. And the young men out there, you have a part to do. And if you are a real man, then you will get out there and you will make it happen. And you will support those that belong to you.
This child needs its father. Come back home.
Come back.
Ooh, this child needs its father. Come back home. We both need you. Come back home. People talk as I walk with the baby, but I still hold my head up high. With a smile I disguise the pain I feel, but they still see it in my eyes. I'm trying to do the best I can, but I refuse to let this bed hold another man. Ooh, this child needs its father. Come back home. Come back. Ooh, this child needs its father. Come back home. We both need you. Come back home. I just cry when I try to forget you, and I'm searching for something to do. But the baby starts fussing, and I see his face, and you know he's the picture of you. Our future lies in your hands, because the love wouldn't be the same with another man. Daddy, he calls for daddy every day. Daddy, but you're not there.
I got to tell you that there is one thing to remember for sure, and that is the baby belongs to both of you. And as a young man, you are no better to be free from your responsibilities than she is. And I'll also say to the young dads out there, it may be a little scary sometimes, but I promise you, if you do your part, if you hang in there, you'll get excited. And just knowing that you have a great support system makes all the more beautiful in raising a child.